Hey kids, let's talk about finger independence and getting a little bit of better accuracy control over the left hand. My good friend and student is working on this B flat major scale. And one of the peskiest issues is not allowing this finger, fourth finger, to not freak out whilst the others are working. Sometimes people will have the reaction to over curl the fourth finger when the third finger is working alone, and sometimes people will have the opposite reaction, which is to overextend it. And in order to work on this technique to optimize the tension in your hand so as not to have excess tension, so you can have just enough effort, you have to go very slowly. And so we're working on this whole scale, but we're just going to work on the last three notes. And go very slowly up and then back down. And then working on paying attention to the finger that's not working. And I can just sort of tap on it here and you can see that it's relaxed, but I can hold the note. My tendency is that I have to work on is to sort of over curl it. It sort of extends there and curls a little bit there and creates a little more tension in my playing that I need or that I want. Definitely that I need, and absolutely more than I want. So I've worked a lot on just doing this, just relaxing the fourth finger and letting it kind of hang out with the neighbors. It's going to have a little bit of energy probably going somewhere. It's very difficult to make it do absolutely nothing. It's very difficult to make it do absolutely nothing while the other fingers are working, but you can work on that. And so you can just work on the last three notes. And you can play around with different positions of the thumb while you try it. Classical position with the thumb lower is actually really facilitates independence of the third and fourth fingers a lot easier in some ways than a more kind of mandolin style approach. But you can still accomplish it. If the hand's secure, you'll feel secure. You can see in this position with more mandolin technique with my thumb over the top that my fourth finger kind of comes back further and kind of tucks away underneath my third finger. Like that a little bit. Because that's sort of a more natural position where all three fingers are working here and engaged, and so this one just engages with it in a little bit of flexion. So that's a good way to work on that. And like I said, I would experiment with the different positions and see what the relaxation feels like. Relax. And then like even wiggle the finger while that fifth fret note is sounding. See how much control you can get over it. And a good exercise just way to think about this that goes along with this is you can just work on playing all of your fingers on the string one fret apart and then go to the first finger. And notice I'm allowing them to relax. I'm allowing them to adduct, which means to come closer together. To abduct your fingers is to spread them out, and to adduct them, you bring them together. So I'm allowing them to adduct just to feel that little bit of relaxation. In real musical playing, I probably wouldn't go for that far, but to feel the contrast of the effort versus relaxation in working on my technique and my effort, I'll just allow that. And then, so you go from all your fingers to one, all your fingers to one, all three fingers to one, and then all your fingers to two. Which is also a little bit challenging. And now you're looking at making sure that these two fingers are relaxed. And then the most difficult one, which we were just addressing, is going from all your fingers to three. But if you take very relaxed practice with this and just focus on not speed but accuracy and paying attention, being very conscious of doing what you're doing, pretty soon it'll feel pretty easy. All right. Have fun.